on Dartmoor. Today's run is one of the oldest tracks on Dartmoor, called the Maltern Way, and I wanted to run this for a long time. It's going to be interesting, and what makes it special is there's 12 moorland crosses which would have acted as way markers for travellers. So please join me in what I'm hoping will be a fantastic and interesting run. Let's go! So what's going to make it interesting is there's no defined route on OS maps. There's no actual track left anymore. So there's going to be a lot of crossings like rivers and things which I need to navigate across. So it's going to make it an interesting route. I found a way across. And there's going to be a lot of bogs, which I can't really avoid today. The first original cross of the Maltern Way was to THORNS cross, which is about half a mile to the east. But sadly that's missing, it's no longer there. So the first remaining cross is Horns Cross. So next on the list is the Horsford Cross, which is actually next to the old Putin Wheels mine track. Each of the crosses on the Maltern Way were strategically placed, so you could actually see where the next cross is going to be. But from here, I've no idea where the next cross is. But looking back, I can actually now see where the previous cross was in the distance. I don't think it'll show on camera, but I'll have a look when I get home on the video. This is Skirford Cross, which was restored in 1885 by William Crossing, who bolted the original parts of the cross together with iron bars. Not the easiest of terrain to get through. These next two crosses, one here and one just over there 100 yards away, lie on top of TERRILL and are known as the TERRILL posts. And this is apparently the highest point of the Maltern Way at approximately 1,500 feet above sea level. Here's the second of the TERRILL posts. This is Mount Misery Cross. So the Maltern Way starts from Hone Moorgate in the east and travels to Cocklesgate in the west. And the way itself, the track itself, dates back to as early as the 1500s. Coming up to my favourite on Dartmoor, or one of my favourites, is Child's Tomb. This is Child's Tomb, which sits below Fox Tor, and legend has it that the tomb belongs to Child the Hunter, a wealthy Saxon lord who loved the thrill of a chase. And one winter, while out hunting during a violent storm, he became trapped here, and in order to stay warm he had to kill his horse, cut it open and climb inside. But unfortunately it didn't work, and Child the Hunter was later found dead inside the carcass of the horse. ages trying to find a crossing amongst all this lot. I was looking on the map and I could see on the map, I couldn't find it where it wasn't a map. And eventually, luckily at Google, internet on Dartmoor, which is unusual, I Google, searched it, found the coordinates, and here it is. It's Goldsmith's Cross, which is named after Malcolm Goldsmith, who found all the shattered remains. You took some finding, you did. Okay, so that's the smallest cross in Dartmoor. It's not actually part of the Maltern Way, but it's only 200 yards up from the next cross, so it's worth coming to have a look at it. It's called the Hand Hill Cross, or otherwise known as Northmoor's Cross, which apparently is one of the smallest crosses on Dartmoor. This is known as the Headless Cross, or the Wheelham Cross, and on the side you can also make out there's a cross inscribed here. This is NUN'S Cross, which is believed to date back to Saxon times. And you see the behind it there is NUN'S Cross Farm. And also the word NUN'S is a Cornish word for Nans, which means valley. Down through the valley, all the old tin mines. This is HUTCHINSON'S Cross. We're almost there. This is NEWLEYCOMBE Cross. One more. Here we go. Look at this. A bit of track. The first bit of track all day. This is CRAZYWELL Cross, otherwise known as CRAZYWELL Cross, the last one of the Maltern Way. So there you go, the Maltern Way. I hope you enjoyed it. Would I recommend it as a runner? No, absolutely not. There's not an awful lot you can actually run on that track. Well, there's no track basically. It's just bogs and river crossings, etc. And there's very little you can actually run. But don't get me wrong, did I enjoy it? Oh wow, absolutely yes. I'd recommend it highly for a walk. If you don't mind bogs, you'll love this. Trying to find each cross along the way. There's a couple of crosses which are quite hard to find, but don't leave until you find them because they're worth it. So yes, I'd recommend it highly as a walker, but not as a runner. Have a great day from Dartmoor. Dartmoor runner on Dartmoor. Okay, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. I think I went a bit deep there. That's actually a bit scary.